Hi, if you are familiar with me, you might be familiar about how much I love this triangle. It is the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. My God, I hope that this falls under the fair use. I want to teach my fellow humanity some things. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs, cute little triangle. This kind of describes what humans need to be alive, to be successful at being alive. So air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing, reproduction, then safety needs, personal security, employment, resources, health, property. I really think that if it became incredibly easy to meet this and that, we would see crime go down, we would see quality of life and lifespans increase. I think things like abuse, while obviously none of these things would go totally away, we're always going to have a bad actor or two. If we were able to easily meet these two things, air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing, reproduction, medicines, if we were able to meet those things, it would make life a lot easier for a lot of people, and that would, God, weed out a lot of bad things, a lot of the crimes, a lot of the insecurities that America as a whole is facing. And it's such basic things for people to be able to access. And then things like employment, that gives people purpose. The human loves to work. The issue isn't no one wants to work anymore. It's no one wants to work anymore under these conditions. Who controls the conditions? I think that's an important thing for us to talk about. A lot of us are really torn up left versus right when we need to be looking up, 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 up. Because your neighbor who can't get their baby formula is not the person making your life harder. The person here without papers, not making your life harder. Look at the people with the systems. These systems, they have names, they have faces, they are people. It's a bunch of people working together. That's what a system is. But there's people, companies that exploit people, that en masse do illegal hirings, like they're violating the law with who they hire, which I want, everyone to have food, shelter, clothing, all that jazz. They need that to survive. But meeting these two base levels of needs would make it much, much easier and much, much safer to just be alive in general. And as we are the wealthiest nation on earth, there is no reason anyone should be going without water, food, shelter, clothing, medicines, whatever it is that they need. It's pretty deplorable. I'm not saying eat everyone. I'm not saying do violence. Nonviolence is the way. There is no reason for people to be going without. There's hordes and hordes and hordes of resources that would help others that we just can't access. Why can't we access it? That's a darn good question. But these things really what people need to be alive, to be successful at living. If we could meet these two needs, the rest of these things would just kind of fall into place. People don't necessarily need to go up here. They don't have to if they don't want to. But they're not going to be able to get these things, love and belonging, the esteem, the self-actualization without these two things. And at this point in time, people are choosing between making rent, getting groceries, getting medicine, getting rent, getting groceries. They are making these hard, fucked up choices. There is no need for people to be so pressed. People are pressing us on purpose. Representatives are choosing corporate donors instead of the individuals that they're supposed to represent. And that's pretty fucked. There's literally no need for making life as hard as it needs to be.